So today, this stupid brain-dead puppet with his Gestapo, we're going back to Nazi Germany, raids President Trump's house. What the hell is that? I've never heard of such a thing in my entire life. What the hell is going on? Between him, that cackling, laughing hyena, and that wicked witch of the West who gets into China's face and goes into Taiwan, into the lion's den, just to make trouble. This has got to stop. For you woke, sheep, Democrats, it's time to wake up. Because next they're coming for you. This isn't going to stop. This is going to continue. Can't you see what is going on? This all started with Afghanistan. This guy, he says, oh, we're going to get him out. But instead, he gives billions of dollars to the Taliban, to the terrorists. Right on up. And then during that time, you have Russia, you have China, and North Korea, like wolves, salivating about going into Taiwan, Hong Kong, Ukraine. And you see America's doing nothing about Ukraine. Nothing. Politicians on their high horse, spending our money, get on private jets, and go over there for a photo op. That's it. And that's what Nancy was doing, to make her husband more money, to get over there and work out with the chip factories or whatever she was there for. It's all bullshit. You Democrats, you sheep, you wokes, you know about it, but you won't speak up. Let's take a step back. When they were running for president, President Trump had thousands and thousands and thousands of people show up every single time. This stupid brain-dead puppet would hide in his cellar, have 10 or 15 people show up, and you want to tell me that he had 81 million people vote for him? Bullshit. You can keep your mouth shut for a certain amount of time. But even you Democrats, you know, you absolutely know, when you win, when you're not supposed to, but you don't want to say it, you just want to say you won. Well, now it's coming back at you, because don't you see, all of our lives, yours and ours, is going to shit. Between the wars, the taxes, they want to take our guns, they want to murder babies, they stick people, these little kids, in with trans that are stripping and teaching them pedophile, grooming, whatever. This is what you want your children to learn? When I grew up in the States, they'd be arrested like that. What the hell is going on? When are you all going to wake up and admit you're wrong? I can remember the first time the airplane said, oh, you don't have to wear no more masks. Everybody took off their masks. Everybody was celebrating. You know what really got me about that? Was the ones who always insisted on wearing masks, they took it off too. During this time, don't you see, get a shot. You won't be able to get the virus. You won't be able to carry it. You won't be able to transfer it. Get a second one just in case. Get a third one. Get a fourth one. How many of your friends have gotten the virus that are completely vaccinated 4 times, 3 times? Look at the brain-dead puppet himself. Look at him. How many times has he got? How long has he had it? You may not like Trump. You may hate Trump. But you want to know something? During the elections, all of you who were against Trump, you didn't even know why. In fact, you would attack people who would wear a red cap that would say, "Make America great again." You only knew that you hated Trump because your friends hated him and you were afraid to speak up. And look what you have now. Your life is going to shit. We have a recession, they deny. Wars. They want to trade a terrorist arm dealer for a drug smuggler Griner. What about all the people in America, the thousands that have got less marijuana on them than her, that are spending years in jail? You go to a place like Russia, Iraq, Iran, Pakistan. You don't make mistakes. Griner's lying. She just figures, oh, I'm an Olympian and I'm American. I can do what I want. Well, I hope they play the national anthem for the entire 9 years that she's in there. What we need right now is Trump back in office, DeSantis vice president, and then once Trump finishes 4 years, DeSantis can take over another 8 years. You all hate to admit it, but you can't even afford the gasoline right now. Say what you want about Trump, but your lives were much better. You had freedom. You could fly around. You could do what you want. You could afford gasoline. You didn't have inflation problems. You didn't have threats of terrorism from North Korea or Russia or Afghanistan, for that matter of fact. When are you going to wake up? You know that last election was cheated. Now it's time to stand up. You know, for years, I've been saying there needs to be a revolution. And then January 6th happened. They go after Trump. They go after him after he said go there peacefully. All right, so maybe I'm wrong. But what about Maxwell or AOC, who are all these other people who promote and incite violence? This is fucking ridiculous and you know it. Time to turn up the heat. Get rid of these people and these Republicans who have turned their back on the Republican Party and they're voting what the Democrats are, whether it's LGBT, taking guns away, money. What is this new climate thing? All these billions of dollars. Where do you think that money's coming from? Our pocket. And of course, the cackling, laughing hyena is the one who made the decision because it was 50-50. People wake up before it's too late. This brain-dead puppet can't even put it on his own jacket. He can't even keep on his own glasses. Look at the difference when he speaks compared to when Trump speaks or DeSantis speaks. This isn't about being Democrat or Republican. This is about your life. You know what was wrong. You know what's wrong right now. Do something. Because where we're heading is right back to World War II when they taxed Americans 94%. Is that what you want? You want gas prices to go even further up? Stop with this bullshit pretending that you're all right. We need to get back to America what it was.